my darlings, welcome back to another vlog. It's a Sunday and I thought, let's start a vlog. Granted, it's 5 o'clock in the evening, but I thought I'd do like a spend the week with me, or maybe just a few days depending on like how much footage I get. So I've just come back from Tesco's and bought a couple of bits, so I thought let's unpack those. And then obviously I've been back in the UK for maybe like a week, 10 days now, and I've actually realised a really bad habit of mine is my obsession with TikTok Shop, because someone tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Dubai has TikTok Shop because I've never been able to like order something. So it has hated to see me coming. Well, actually it's probably loved it, but I've ordered a couple of things, so I thought I'd sit down and show you what I got. And then my plans for the evening are, I've been working all day. I'm going to make myself some food and like batch make whatever I'm making, so I've got it for the week. And then I'm going to have a bath. My friend is quickly coming around to drop off one of my cameras and take my 32-week bump update Polaroid, because Charlie's obviously not with me. And then do a baby order, because I have most of the things. So I did orders when I was in Dubai and just got them shipped to like families' houses. So I've looked through everything I've got, identified the gaps, and there's a list of things that I need to do. So I thought, whilst it's Saturday night, I'm not doing anything, because all I want to do right now is rest. Any other pregnant women just like the idea of socialising? No, I just need to rest. I'm going to be sat on my fat ass on the sofa come about 8 PM. So I'm going to do a big baby order and I'll show you what I order then. So let's unpack my shopping. Sorry, the washing machine is now in take-off mode, so you're probably going to hear that. I have a feeling that washing machine's going to be too loud. So just before I show you what I got on my shopping, today was the first day that I bought some nappies. What the hell? So my stepsister actually handed down a couple of nappies. Need to text her and say thank you. So I have a few, but I thought, do you know what? For the next couple of shops, let's just stock up. Love the elephant. Can I put you here? And I do my food shop at Tesco's, and I've actually heard some really good things about the Fred and Flo nappies, as well as the nappies in Aldi. So I bought some size ones because I just thought, I've got a pack of 50. I've got a nappy caddy, which I've filled with nappies as well. And then that should be enough really to see me through the first couple of weeks. I don't know. Depends how much he poos himself. It's little things like that, like buying nappies on a food shop, that makes it all seem really real. And I've got these little like drawer separators for the drawers. I'll do a separate video like packing away everything that I've got and whatever, but look how cute. I think, oh, will they fit nicely in there? Maybe if they're like completely stacked. Let me do that this way. I mean, that works, doesn't it? Okay, so I sacked off the separators and I've just put them in like that. It works, doesn't it? Because I'm eating alone at the moment, I'm not like doing full food shops. So usually we do like a weekly food shop, but I don't know anyone else who like cooks for themselves. I just find that, I'm not doing a full food shop. I'm doing it at like 3 days at a time, which is probably like everything that I urge my clients not to do. But also, luckily I'm self-employed, so I can just go to Tesco's at any time of the day. So I bought a couple of bits for some meals and then some extra bits. I'm I'm semi-addicted to these Starbucks cup things. So Tesco's do like 3 for £3. So I just nicked basically a whole tray. Not nicked, I obviously paid for it, but just nabbed the tray. So I got 3 caramel, 3 plain. I got some single cream and some lightest Philadelphia. Tonight I'm making like this leek and tarragon creamy dish thing, so it's really nice. He bought some leeks, some herbs. Oh my god, no. No. Right. Side note, my cup, I bought this new cup and it's broke. And I don't know if I've broken it whilst I've been... I've started drinking raspberry leaf tea. So I'm 32 weeks pregnant, and they advised to start drinking raspberry leaf tea. And the one that I'm drinking is this hot tea final push mum thing. It's essentially to shorten the second stage of your labour. Whether it does anything, I don't know, but what have I got to lose? I've been having that as like cold, I say having it, I had it for the first time today, as like cold tea mixed with a bit of pineapple juice just to sweeten it up. And I thought, oh, I need to just get like a little cup with a straw. And I saw this in Tesco's and I thought it was really cute, but the lid's broken. And the missing piece isn't in the bag. So I think I've bought it broken. Maybe I'll go back and, I mean, it was only £3.50. I could just buy a new one and hope that I get some good karma by not taking it back. But that's really annoying. Leave that out. I got like some herbs. I got tarragon and I got parsley. I got some blueberries, carrots, because the 2 meals that I have decided over the next couple of days is this chicken creamy leaky thing, and I'm just going to do bolognese with some rigatoni. So I bought my pasta. I bought some little baby, I say baby, they're not baby specific, but me and Charlie's sister were talking about this Mistela water, I think it is, and how we'd seen reviews of it online. So I'm going to buy that for the baby, so I thought I need some cotton balls with it. I also saw these little dummies, and again, Charlie's sister said, get like orthodontic dummies. And I saw these in Tesco's, little Tommy Tippy, like neutral newborn dummy things. So I thought they were cute. I bought a salt shaker because we don't have one here. A little Real Techniques sponge because mine are disgusting, and like, you'll see today when I show you my makeup, I was like, yeah, that's probably, you're putting all of this effort into your skincare, yet you're literally using something that probably has like E. coli growing on it. So I got a new sponge. My absolute ride or die, Icos salted caramel yogurts. My chicken thighs and some mints. I'm just drinking like water or squash at the moment, but the other day I felt really, really sick and I needed something fizzy, and the only thing in the house was tonic water, specifically with elderflower. So I had a bit and it reminded me how much I love tonic water. So I just bought 2 of these low calorie elderflower tonic things, just for a little fizz of an evening, you know, if you want something. Disclaimer, not like a beauty influencer or anything, but like I said, TikTok shop has hated and loved to see me coming because I've gone ham on the orders. This is all the makeup that I own in like this small case thing, and I just went through it and I was like, if I've not used you in like 3 months, you're getting chucked. And I really don't have a lot. I don't use like very, very expensive things, but the bits that I've got I love. My makeup style is like so minimal, and over the last, I'd say like 2 years, I have just transformed to like wet products instead of powders. I don't really put powder on my face, maybe the smallest bit on my under eye. So Made by Mitchell came up on my TikTok, and I bought this curve case because it's all about the skin. Like, gone are the days that I'll have a big eyelash. It's all about the skin. So I bought the curve case, which I'm actually going to try out before I get in the bath. I bought it in shade medium, I think. And you basically get like, not liquid, but like creamy blushes and like bronzers. I also then decided to treat myself to the 16-piece makeup brush set. I have like the odd brush of my own, which I've decided to keep because I've thrown half of them out today. But let me just went for like the peach colour at the bottom. How stunning is that? You get like, I don't know, like 5 face brushes, 5 eye brushes, probably more. There's just a whole array of brushes. I thought that was cool. And then I definitely didn't buy this. It just came in the pack, this liquid blusher, but it's like the nicest colour. I'm actually going to put it on my skin. Oh my god, it is like creamy. I literally tend to do, oh my god. I have not a clue what I'm talking about, but it definitely, like, you know when you hear people say it's workable, like it works into that is blended really, like blending really nice. I usually put some glow drops on my face so I would be more tan than this. I've just got having a no makeup day. So actually, that's done. Let me try the slightly deeper shade on the other. You see, it looks rather aggressive when I have like no makeup on my face, but I like that it's not orange. Like that is not really orange. That is brown. I mean, yeah, that's a little bit too dark with no makeup on, but still. And then the blush, so you get loads of different shades. Oh, that's unreal. That is so nice. How nice is that? I'm like tempted to try the pink one, just even though it seems garishly bright. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. The next thing I bought on TikTok shop, I've seen this everywhere and I finally bought it, is this fine beauty pen, brow pen, because it comes with like a 3-prong tip and then a really fine tip. And I've smudged them a little bit today, but I'm actually doing my brows with them, but you can do the thinnest lines. And when I saw my friend yesterday, she was like, have you had your brows tattooed? Like, have you done something to your brows? They look really nice. And I was like, it's my fine pen. Anyway, you get the gist. I then also bought from TikTok shop 2 phone cases. So I bought this one. How nice is that? And then I also bought this one, which I thought was funky, but it came twice. So I've got a free phone case and a free blusher. So I'm going to give that second one to Charlie's sister if it fits her phone. These are like really quite popular, and don't get me wrong, the quality of them isn't that good. But I usually wear Miu Miu sunglasses at the moment, and they're like a tortoiseshell-y. I don't have a gold pair. Well, I have my Ray-Bans, but I actually left them in Dubai. So I bought these sunglasses that are like trending on TikTok everywhere, and I actually really like them. Wait. Like I said, like the quality is not good, but from a distance, they're really quite nice. And then they also came with like a black lens. So I think if I was wearing something neutral, I'd wear these ones. If I was wearing like a black outfit, I'd wear those ones. So the next thing I bought was a new bag. It's almost like a tote bag, but I just loved the like neutral pinstripe. It's got a little label on it saying We Go Co bags. I don't know. And then there's like no compartments inside, so you can just chuck everything in. Like I put some toiletries in a little makeup bag, a hairbrush, my bank cards. And I thought that was stunning. Good morning, everyone. It's a Sunday. I am sleeping so horrendously bad. I've hit that stage in pregnancy that everyone says where you just feel uncomfortable. You don't sleep. I've slept really quite well in this pregnancy, but now it's just how uncomfortable I am. I sleep on one side, he falls into one rib. I sleep on the other side, he falls into the other rib. And it honestly feels like my ribs are going to crack. Sundays are a busy work day for me. So I'm going to have a quick coffee in bed, a quick scroll on my phone and respond to a couple of messages. And then I'm going to get up and start my calls for the day. Just looking at my schedule. I did most of my video check-ins yesterday. So today I think I've got 8 video check-ins to make, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 calls. 9:30 till 11:30, and then one at 6 o'clock. One at 4 o'clock. A nice day. My day tomorrow is very busy. I was going to get out of bed, and then I checked my notifications, and my Amazon parcel has arrived. I only ordered those bits at 10 o'clock last night, and they arrived at 7:30 outside. Which is very exciting, so I'm going to sit down there. So I'm going to open them up. Oh! These are not all the bits that I got. These are just the Amazon bits. I bought a couple of things from Next and another shop. Maybe Mothers and Peppers. But I'm assuming they're going to come in drip drabs because this is only half the Amazon's arrived. The first thing that's arrived is this Mum Cozy Pump. Charlie's sister had a baby a couple of months ago, and she breastfeeds but then pumps, and that was my intention as well. And she has some experience with the Mum Cozy M5, because I don't know about any other mums or mums to be, but the amount of options there are online are ridiculous. So I'm just going off recommendations of what people say. Another pump that I bought just because I saw it online, and it's really not that expensive at all, is a hand pump. And also some people have got more milk if their supply is low, I've seen, when you use a hand pump, and it was only 20 quid. So I grabbed one of those. I think the tablets are coming, or I might just get them from Tesco's, but I've decided that I'm going to sterilise my bottles just using the Milton cold water steriliser. I got a little baby car mirror so that we can see him in the back, and then just some sunshade things so that the sun's not beaming on him. I've got some other bits coming. Let me see what else oh god, my pillow's not there. Let me see what else I ordered. Well impressed with how quickly that came. Oh, the rest of it is arriving today. The Lancino baby bottles, because apparently they're really good with the teat shape. This Mistela cleansing water I've heard good things about. Bought a light and then some silverettes for your nipples. An exciting morning of packages. Right, I must get up. Whoops, it's Monday. I didn't pick the camera up yesterday because I was just tied to my desk, and today I am tied to my desk as well. I just had calls with people, check-ins, did some admin work, and think it was just boring. Today is the same. I think I've got 10 or 12 calls. It's 8:30 now, but I'll be at the desk till 6:30. So me, my raspberry leaf tea and pineapple juice. Love you and leave you because you don't need to see me work, because that's really boring. Good morning. Tuesday. I can't even remember where I left the vlog. But again, I had 12 calls yesterday. Nothing interesting. But today, I am off to Rushton Lakes with Charlie's sister to finish off some shopping and just to go shopping and do something. Little outfit of the day. It's not nice. I look as frumpy as hell. This is the frumpiest I've felt, but nothing fits anymore. So I've gone like full on mum. Oh, that camera is. I've gone full on mum and like what in the front? This is actually from Tesco's, and then it has like a little flower detail at the bottom. You'll also be pleased to know I got a new cup. So the clear one that was broken here, I have replaced it with a cream one. Everly, rocking the 3/4. Oh, I fell asleep. As you can tell, I'm back from shopping. I did some serious shopping. So I'll show you what I got. I got some really, really, really cute bits, but I've hit that point in pregnancy where I'm like slightly immobile and really tired. I got back about an hour ago, and my dad called me when me and someone were driving home from Rushden, saying like, oh, the midwife's called. Are you okay? And apparently the midwife had tried to call me, had tried to call Charlie. And then my dad's address was on file, obviously, from like being a previous next of kin. So she then called my dad to try and get hold of my dad, all to query some document that I don't have, or I hadn't given since my care transferred over from Dubai. So it was all fine. But I spent the last bit of the car journey trying to call the hospital back, because the only thing about the care in the UK is getting through to someone on the phone. It's absolutely horrendous. I got home about an hour ago, FaceTime Charlie just to basically say goodnight to him because he's 3 hours ahead, and then fell asleep myself. So I really need to get up. I'll show you the bits that I got, sort through them, potentially have something to eat although I feel a bit sicky, and then do some work because it's 6:30 in the evening and work doesn't stop when you're self-employed, even though it's your day. Last thing I got, I didn't get it today but it arrived today, is this little travel changing mat. I've got a box of things over there here. So as you'll know if you've watched the vlogs before, we're staying with family at the moment and will be until for a little while, so the baby doesn't have a nursery here, but that's fine because it's going to be in our room anyway. But I did buy a little fabric-y washing basket just so I can separate his clothes from our clothes. First thing I picked up, I'm so annoyed about, is this swimsuit from Primark, because I think I'm going to book like a last minute spa stay for me and Charlie somewhere just before my due date. So I didn't bring any of my swimming costumes here, but the thing says large and I went off that, but then that says 2 extra small, and I'm not being funny, if it's 2 extra small I'm not fitting in it. I'll try that on in a minute and see if that actually goes up. The next few things that I bought were a couple of pyjamas from Primark. I bought myself some just like pyjamas that I can just wear around the house because it's warm, because I'm used to, like, I just sleep in my underwear in Dubai but not here. So I bought a couple of pairs of pyjamas, and then I also bought my hospital pyjamas because that's the thing apparently. So I just got these for like chilling at home, these for chilling at home, and then for my hospital pyjamas I just bought some like baggy ones like this. They looked really nice and comfortable and loose, because I'm due next month, which is August, but it could be September. It will still be quite warm, so loved those pyjamas. Another thing I bought from Primark was this oversized blazer that caught my eye, which is like a pinstripe. It's cream with a pinstripe. Now they literally had a small or an extra large, and I'm in London this weekend. It's going to be absolutely roasting, but I'm at a conference thing, and these things always have their aircon blasting, so I did want to take something with me, and actually with it being oversized it looked really nice. I bought myself some bras, so I just got them from M&S. Also got some sports socks for when I wear my Adidas trainers. I don't like socks showing. Then from Primark I bought a pack of cotton thongs. Not that I'm going to wear those immediately postpartum, I wanted to wear them now. Bought 2 packs of those. And for postpartum I bought a pack of big knickers. Bought them in black as well. And I also bought these like seam-free vest top things because who doesn't want to sleep in those? And then I just bought a handful of cute outfits because I have all of this stuff. It's chucked in a box at the moment because I'm going to put it in the wash basket because I'm going to start washing now. But I just had a couple of like gaps in the clothing bits, so I just bought him 2 little cardigans. First was a grey cardigan that says Little Man on the back, and that's from Next. And I also bought a white one because this sold it to me, so I just bought a little white cardigan just in case, like obviously we take him for a walk and it's a little bit nippy outside or in the evening. And then I bought little like top and leggings set, and it's a cream with a navy pinstripe. Is one of my favourite items, and it was actually in the sale, so that's a bargain. So it's a grow with like some dungarees over it. Can you even cope? And it was in the sale, so it's only £8.50. I bought some little leggings because I thought I could pair those leggings with, let me see if I've got one to hand, the little white grows that you get. I thought that would look so cute with just a pair of leggings. So I loved those leggings. Summer actually picked those out. I think this might be his little going home outfit. So I was going to take him home in all white. I'm just going to take it off the hanger. But I think I'm going to go for this instead. It's just this cream coloured vest, leggings, and then it had a matching hat. Now, I don't actually think he's going to wear a hat probably for more than a day, because obviously he's an August, September baby and it could be absolutely roasting. So he's probably not even going to need to come home in that. But if he does, he's obviously got a little matching hat to go with him. I'm gonna unpack my box of baby clothes and put them all in the washing basket because I'm going to start washing that over the next couple of days. I'm going to try on my swimsuit and be severely disappointed that I'm not fitting in a 2XS whilst over 8 months pregnant. And then I'm going to do some work. The swimsuit is a double extra small. That is one way to make a pregnant woman cry. Hello, darling.
Hello.
You okay? You look stunning. I could never pull that off.
I feel like I look like a little boy today, but I'm just going with it.
I'll be a little less. Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. Oh, it's 11:11 on Thursday morning, and I'm at the hospital. I've just been for a coffee with my friend Charlotte in town because I needed to come into the hospital. About 36 hours I've been having some like intense itching on my belly, and I really didn't think anything of it. Just that, you know, my skin's stretching and whatever. But then last night when I got into bed, no word of a lie, I think I've had about 45 minutes of sleep that whole night because I was up itching my belly. So I googled like remedies for itchy bellies. You know, I'm already oiling, creaming, all of that. And it did say if you've got severe itching to call your maternity provider. because it can be a sign of something called ICP, which is cholestasis of pregnancy, something to do with the liver, which is typically usually in the hands or the feet, but apparently it can be elsewhere. So I just and ahed for like an hour, and I thought, oh, I'll just ring maternity department, just see if I need to get checked out. And they said, yeah, can you come in for a blood test? So I'm at the hospital, I'm going to have a quick blood test, and then she said if your bile levels come back fine, nothing needs to happen. If not, they'll call me back in for more tests. But hopefully everything's fine, because I'm not feeling it on my hands and feet, but rather be safe than sorry at this point, you know? That's where I'm going, and then I'm going to drive back home. I'm assuming I'll get the results for the blood test within the next couple of days, should anything be wrong. So I will update you if I do hear anything. But I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and close off the vlog, because this weekend I'm gonna start a new one, because I'm off to London tomorrow and Saturday for like a conference with a business mentorship that we're on, which will be nice and fun, although probably not fun considering it's going to be 30 degrees in London and I'm going to be 33 weeks pregnant when I go. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.